This movie is brought to you by Mazda Cars and Trucks. Mazda, it just feels right.
Every year, drivers are presented the usual assortment of compact cars. But by using Kansei engineering, Mazda has designed a compact car that doesn't feel like one, the Mazda Protege.
Squeeze in there.
So while we may have created a new kind of car, it seems we also created a new kind of driver, the compact car enthusiast.
Oh, it just feels right. Come on. It'll be fine.
Beginning Monday, it's a who's who of Hollywood pranksters. Steve Martin, Lucille Ball, Tony Randall, Doris Day.
Think you like it?
Rock Hudson, and Barbara E. They're the TBS comedy superstars.
But I never thought it would happen to me.
They're guaranteed to make you laugh and laugh some more. Superstar laughs. All next week on the TBS Morning Movie.
Extra strength Rolaids. 250 milligrams stronger than Tums EX. 1,000 milligrams of fast relief. This settles it, once and for all.
When I think of all the mosquitoes and gnats and chiggers, I'm sure glad there's Caladryl, because only Caladryl contains Benadryl, the most recommended topical antihistamine for itch. Caladryl can help stop almost any itch. Poison ivy or poison oak, no-see-ums, those little things that get you.
Were you surprised?
Surprised to turn 40? No.
I meant the party. The pizza.
The heartburn.
Mm-hmm. You know what they say about anchovies at your age.
Anchovies don't get to be my age. Do we have any Pepto?
Mm-hmm.
Here it comes. Thick, rich, remarkable relief from heartburn. The one that coats is the only one you need.
Feeling better?
Like a kid again.
I'm minding my own business, and this guy on the phone starts chewing my ear off about how I gotta leave AT&T.
First of all, I tried being polite, but polite doesn't work.
Forget AT&T. We got low prices and service you can't believe.
Well, don't you want big savings?
How big is big?
I never saw the big savings.
But what kind of savings are you talking about?
Let's put it in writing.
Put it in writing.
Put it in writing.
Don't take their word for it. Have them put it in writing.
And I said, will you put that in writing? And he says, in what?
I mean, it just goes to show you, it's still not AT&T.
We've tried them all. The grapefruit diet.
The Malibu diet.
The creative visualization diet.
You were supposed to imagine that this was a fat, juicy cheeseburger?
One thing worked.
Sure. She tried a 1-calorie diet A&W root beer.
And she tried an A&W diet cream soda.
And we had no problem at all imagining we were drinking something fabulously rich and delicious.
Look what I've got.
My favorite, lemon meringue pie.
Diet A&W root beer and cream soda with 100% NutraSweet. There's just more to it.
Sears now has new styles at great prices that are so cool. Your kids won't even know they're back-to-school clothes. Levi's now $21.99, $19.99, and $15.99 on sale at Sears.
A little cheddar makes plain veggies taste better. But take the cheddar cheese away and you can just say,
No way!
'cause cheddar cheese makes all the difference.
Hooray!
On all kinds of vegetables, cheese makes all the difference.
This Sunday morning, Sherlock Holmes is alive and well on Baker Street. Movie magicians turn Patrick Swayze into a ghost, and senior swimmers pull their talents underwater.
Good news, Sunday morning at 10:05 Eastern on TBS. We now return to Vivian Lee and Robert Taylor in Waterloo Bridge.
First, there was Ginger and Fred. Boy, could they dance. Then there was Barney and Fred. Boy, were they animating. Now there's George and Fred. Boy, oh boy.
The ultimate in high-rise and low living.
The Jeffersons and Sanford Son. Back to back beginning at 7:05 Eastern on TBS weekdays.
Sentry Hardware, yes we can.
Now at Sentry Hardware, save on DAP 230 Advanced Latex Sealant. Easy to use, watertight, and paintable. It's just $2.19. For gardening, you can't beat the True Temper Garden Grip Long Handle Shovel with new cushion grip. Now it's only $10.99. Look for special money-saving values at participating Sentry Hardware stores during our Labor Day coupon sale.
Sentry Hardware, yes we can.
Now, I'm minding my own business. And this guy on the phone is chewing my ear off about how I gotta leave AT&T. Save big, we're better. So, now I'm wondering what's in the fine print. Like, where do these savings come from? If I got a problem with my bill, can I speak to a machine or can I maybe talk to somebody with a pulse? They say switch and save.
Don't take their word for it. Have them put it in writing.
So I said to the guy, let's put it in writing. Guy says, excuse me? You know and I know. It's still not AT&T.
Cynthia, you take the last fig, Newton. I'll make do with this cookie.
Not a bit of it, Charles. We'll share the Newton.
What a splendid gesture.
A cookie is just a cookie, but Newton's a fruit and cake.
Aren't Ritz and Ritz Bits really the same?
Well, that's a silly question. One's big and one's little.
So they're different.
But they're still the same.
So they're the same.
Don't you get it?
Ritz or Ritz Bits. 2 sizes fits all.
I know what you like. You can't fake it.
Tyson breast patties.
I know the play before you make it.
And microwave sandwiches, fun and all.
We're just family, you and me. Tyson, feeding you is good as good can be.
For your family, we make our patties from only the finest Tyson chicken breast.
Tyson's feeding you like family. Tyson's feeding you.
How to bake moist, nutritious muffins and wake the troops. Take a Rising Sun, some sleepy ones, and Duncan Hines blueberry muffins, the only one with real blueberries and no artificial flavors. Load, fire. That'll bring your troops to attention. Hot, moist, and now 92% fat-free. They'll say delicious. You'll think nutritious as you send them off to battle.
Duncan Hines.
How to bake your moist, delicious best.
Sometimes, if you go easy on the budget, it's easier to deal with life's little hardships. That's when you can count on Wal-Mart with a low price on the leading brands. Brands like Quaker State, one tough motor oil. No matter when you shop, you always save on Quaker State at Wal-Mart. To get around the high cost of getting around, all it takes is a little effort and a lot of Wal-Mart. Always the low price on the brands you trust. Always.
A cheese riddle. Mom, what do you get when you slice and melt American cheese over ordinary hot dogs? A happy lunch bunch. That's right, Mom. Cheese makes it taste better. So don't forget the cheese.
We now return to Vivian Lee and Robert Taylor in Waterloo Bridge.
That's right. With a sharp shooting pain up the side of my head. I usually use aspirin.
Today, Bunny Summer is trying extra-strength Tylenol Gelcaps. For pain like hers, why take aspirin or ibuprofen when nothing works better than Tylenol Gelcaps?
These Gelcaps made my headache and the sharp shooting pain just disappear. I don't plan to take aspirin anymore. I plan to use these Tylenol Gelcaps.
Tylenol Gelcaps, only from Tylenol. For everyday pain, nothing works better. And for your allergies, now try Tylenol Allergy Sinus.
Okay, don't move. You're about to witness an historic event. Did you miss it? It's Turning Point Eyeliner from Maybelline. Who else? Look at this. It sharpens itself inside the cap. No shavings. Totally revolutionary. You get a perfect soft point every single time. And it goes on easily. Turning Point Eyeliner. The big ideas are so simple. Smart, beautiful. Maybelline.
From the Headline News Network, this is TBS NewsWatch.
While UN Secretary General Javier Perez de Cuellar continues peace talks in Jordan with Iraqi Foreign Minister Tariq Aziz, U.S. officials are compiling a list of possible war crimes against Saddam Hussein. The alleged violations of international law include use of chemical weapons, hostage-taking, and kidnapping diplomats. Authorities in Gainesville, Florida are reported very interested in an 18-year-old University of Florida student arrested yesterday in Central Florida. He used to live in the apartment complex where 2 of the 5 victims of a suspected serial killer were found. For NewsWatch, I'm Kevin Connors.
Don't dads get a day off?
Cold. The crisp scent opens your eyes. Cold. Your spirit starts to rise. Cold is the way to bring you back to life.
The scent awakens your senses.
Hey,
Hey, you guys. Where you been? Coke brings you back to life.
NewsWatch is from Headline News. Anytime, all the time.
Sunday on TBS. A proud officer, a reluctant soldier, and an object of obsession. Sir Alec Guinness, William Holden, winner of 7 Academy Awards. The Bridge on the River Kwai, 10:35 Eastern on TBS Sunday morning.
I come home from work, the phone's ringing, I think it's him, but it's them. You know, those people who call you up saying, switch from AT&T, we've got better quality. You know, like trying to pin them down to something, get some real numbers going. Like, how big is big? You won't believe the savings.
Don't take their word for it. Have them put it in writing.
Well, I say, look, just put it in writing. Dead silence. I mean, it just goes to show you, it's still not AT&T.
When I want a lightly sweet cookie, I eat a honey-made graham from Nabisco. But when I want a crisp and crunchy cracker, I eat a honey-made graham. But when I want something wholesome with natural honey, like a cookie, that's when I eat a honey-made graham. And when I want something crackling like a cracker, I eat a honey-made graham. But you know, sometimes I want a juicy steak, so I eat a steak. And then I eat honey-made grahams, a crunchy cracker, a honey of a cookie, and low fat, too.
Every month there are days, bloated days, when there's more of you than there was before. Now, with Diurex, you don't have to carry that extra water weight. Diurex, the gentle water pill, gives you prompt, effective relief. Diurex works hard to relieve water bloat plus related aches and pains. With Diurex, monthly bloat and discomforts won't cramp your lifestyle. Ask for Diurex, the gentle water pill, today.
Ever wonder what they mean by zestfully clean? It's the feeling you get when...
Please hold on to the bar. Zestfully clean. Zestfully clean. You're not fully clean unless you're zestfully clean.
That's zestfully clean.
I used to be on the pill. But who wants to think about birth control every day?
Semisid contraceptive inserts contain the spermicide doctors recommend most.
I only use it when I need it.
Semisid, birth control that you control.
We now return to Vivian Lee and Robert Taylor in Waterloo Bridge.
Oh, darling, don't cry. It's a happy ending.
Sunday, it was a time of sock hops and drive-ins. A time when Ron Howard, Richard Dreyfuss, Harrison Ford, and America wanted to stay 17 forever. It was a time of American graffiti. 7 Eastern on TBS Sunday night.
There is a fine line between a sports car that just performs right and one that feels right. A distinction you'll instantly understand when you drive the Mazda RX-7. Because suddenly, driving becomes instinctive, and the RX-7 is simply an extension of yourself. The RX-7 from Mazda.
It just feels right.
It takes a long time to brew a good low-sodium soy sauce. So when we made Kikkoman Light, we didn't take any shortcuts. We just took out a lot of the salt.
I'm minding my own business, and this guy on the phone starts chewing my ear off about how I gotta leave AT&T.
First of all, I tried being polite, but polite doesn't work.
Forget AT&T. We got low prices and service you can't believe.
Well, don't you want big savings?
How big is big?
I never saw the big savings.
But what kind of savings are you talking about?
Let's put it in writing.
Put it in writing.
Put it in writing.
Don't take their word for it. Have them put it in writing.
And I said, will you put that in writing? And he says, in what?
I mean, it just goes to show you, it's still not AT&T.
No. I thought I said no eating cookies in bed. It's not a cookie, Mother. It's a fruit Newton. Oh, carry on then, carry on.
A cookie is just a cookie, but Newtons are fruit and cake.
Why, you need 2 sizes of Ritz.
You can't fit a handful of big Ritz in your mouth.
And you can't put cheese on a little Ritz.
Right.
Obviously, you need them both.
Obviously.
Ritz or Ritz Bits. 2 sizes fits all.
Forget something?
Bagels.
For great bacony crunch without cholesterol, bring home the Bacos.
Next, it's a day of trouble for Ponch and John on Chips. Then gun running means big money for Alan Ladd, Santiago. Next on TBS, cable's most popular network.
Sunday, it was a time of sock hops and drive-ins. A time when Ron Howard, Richard Dreyfuss, Harrison Ford, and America wanted to stay 17 forever. It was a time of American graffiti. 7 Eastern on TBS Sunday night.
The world's greatest float maker will now demonstrate how to make an A&W root beer float. First, the ice cream. Next, the rich, creamy A&W root beer. Now his assistant will make an equally delicious A&W cream soda float. The ice cream. The A&W cream soda. An A&W float is a great treat for you, your family, or a flock of friends.
Gary, it's time I taught you something every man should know. How to eat an Oreo cookie. Here's yours. Twist it off. Oh, you did it. Just give it a lick. It's hard to hide the truth. Now let's dunk it, just like a professional basketball player. Now you just learn to tie your shoelaces and you'll be all set.
I know the game before you play it.
Tyson chicken chunks.
I know the punchline before you say it.
Just pure Tyson chicken.
Just family, you and you. Tyson, feeding you good as good can be.
At Tyson, we know when it comes to feeding your family, only real Tyson chicken will do.
Tyson's feeding you like family. Tyson's feeding you.
Nice clean shirt, huh? Not for long. Oh, boy, a ton of disgusting, smelly garbage all over it. Time for a high-priced detergent, right? Ha, wrong. Dash can do it. Dash did it. Dash cleans a smelly mess for less.
Oh, no. Please come in.